Yes, we are discussing the measures of central tendency in the previous classes, and we have completed the arithmetic mean, calculation of arithmetic mean by direct method, indirect method, shortcut method, all those things we have done. And also we have solved a few problems related to arithmetic mean. This is done in offline classes. Now, the second uh, measures of central tendency is median. Can you hear my voice?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
So median
Yes,
is the
sir.
value. Median is the value which divides the series into two equal parts. Even in fact, all the measures of central tendency are divide the series into equal parts only. This we have discussed in case of arithmetic mean also. When you calculate the average, when you calculated the arithmetic mean, you will found that it is the value which is centrally located in the series given number of data. So median by name itself, it is suggesting that if you find out, it will divide the series into two equal parts, left hand side and right hand side, same will be there. Some definitions are there. It is according to the corner. The median is that value of the variable which divides the group into two equal parts. One part comprising all the values greater and other parts comprising all the value less. So obviously we can first we have to you want to talk? Wait for a minute. कोड तो 1408 गलत है आरटीसी का अलग रहता है वो उन्होंने मालूम कर लेना यस sorry for the disturbance. So I think majority of you have already in an idea that first we will arrange the orders I given the series in ascending order or descending order, then we will find out. So obviously when that value is cutting the series into two equal parts, left hand side will be the less values and right hand side will be the greater values. So there are these methods: individual series, discrete series, and continuous series. Likewise the data will be given. Individual series means only observations are there. Discrete series means observations plus frequency, and continuous series means class intervals along with frequencies will be given. So how to calculate the median for the individual series is when number of terms or observations are odd. I mean the given number of observations or the items is odd number. I mean 7, 9, 11 like that. When you find odd number, then the median is n plus 1 divided by 2 term. This is the formula. So when you found the number of terms are even, so n by 2 and n plus 1 by 2 term, we have to find like this. So some example is given here. Find the median for the following data: 17, 19, 21, 13, 16, 18, 24, 22, and 20. So 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 terms are there. So 10 number is a even number or odd number? 10 is
Even.
a even number. So even number means the formula we have here is n by 2 and n plus 1 by 2 term. So first we have to arrange the terms, I mean the items or the observations which is given in the problem in ascending or descending order. I have arranged in ascending order. You can even arrange in the descending order also, not a problem. So when you arrange these terms in ascending order, so we are starting from low value to high value. So 13, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 24. This is the ascending order. So total number of terms are 9 here. Here 9 terms only. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 terms are there. So 9 is an odd number. So if the observations is odd, so the total number of terms is 9. So formula is n plus 1 by 2th term. That is 9 plus 1 by 2. So 10 by 2th term. This term is important. That means 5th term. So locate this 5th term in the series. So what is the 5th term? 19. So therefore median is 19. So median is dividing the series into equal parts. So when 5th term is median, left hand side you will find 4 terms and right hand side you will find another 4 terms. So right, that is why it is median, mid value, central tendency. These are all measures of central tendency, the value which is located in the center. So when it is odd number, obviously you will get equal numbers on left hand side and right hand side. Obviously some numbers are greater number and some numbers are lesser numbers. If you even arrange this series in a descending order also, it doesn't make any difference. Again you will get 19 only as the answer because it is the mid value. So case 2, when number of terms are even. So first case is odd term. I hope it is clear to you. If anyone is having doubt, you can ask me.
No, sir, it's clear.
Yeah. So when it is even number, so find the median for the following data. So 13, 17, 29, 18, 24, 21, 31, 27, 34, 25 like that. So 10 numbers are there, right? So first what you have to do, you have to arrange the terms in ascending order. So 13, 17, 18, 21, 24, 25, 27, 29, 31, 34. Likewise, I have arranged in ascending order, starting from low value to high value. So total number of terms is 10. Capital N is equal to 10. Now what is the formula? We have to find out to two values here, n by 2 value and n plus 1 by 2 value. So n by 2th term means what? N is 10 because we have 10 terms. 10 by 2 is 5th term. And n plus 1 by 2 is 10 plus 1 by 2, that is 11th term. That is 5.5th term. So the median lies between 5th and 6th term. What is the 5th term? 5th term is 24 and 6th term is 25. So median is equal to 5th plus 6th term by 2. That is 24 plus 25 by 2, 49 by 2, that is equal to 24.5. Now this 24.5 is lies between here, in between 5th and 6th. So again, the series is divided into equally two types. So that's why it is called a median. It is dividing the series in equal parts. So you should be little cautious when you are dealing with even terms, because first of all you need to find out the n by 2 value and then n plus 1 by 2 value. Again you have to find out the average here. So what is that number? Or corresponding that numbers will be, you have to find out the median value, mean value. That will become median here. Okay. Is it clear?
Yes, sir, it is clear.
Okay. Next, discrete series. Anyone can stop me if you did not understand, because it is already a problematic paper. I have already given these notes also to you. You can practice. And if you did not understand anything, you can stop me. I will explain one more time, not a problem. Now, discrete series means, first of all, you must understand what is discrete series. Here, the values will be given along with frequency, weight students. So the data is presented in some other form. In case of individual series, data is something just like that. Find the median for the following data. What is these numbers? You don't know. What is 13? What is 17? What is 27, 31? You don't know at all. But here some terms will be there. Processor data is there. Here you know what is the weight and what is the students. Is it urgent? Okay. ఇప్పుడు చేయాలి నేను. So you have to solve the problem like this. Understand first what is there. The data is given in terms of weight and students. So weight of the students, weight 58 kgs, 59 kgs, 60 kgs like that. And number of students with 58 kgs, the data is given like that. Now how to compute the median means, first the weight will be treated as X and frequency is student. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 9 terms. Students. So here you have to find out the cumulative frequency. When data is given in terms of discrete series, you need to find out the cumulative frequency. Cumulative frequency means you have to add all the frequency values consecutively. First is 15. Second means 15 plus 10, 25. Third is 15, 10, 42. That is 25 plus 42, 67. Next, 15, 10, 42, 35. So 67 plus 35, 102. So like that you have to find out cumulative frequency. You are just adding. So the total will become 195. Whatever the total of frequency, it must be equal to the total of cumulative frequency also. This sigma f is also known as capital N. This we find out in case of arithmetic mean in discrete series. Sigma f is equal to N, capital N, right? So median, here the formula is when it is a discrete series, n plus 1 by 2th term. That's all here. Here there is no question of even and odd series. When the data is in discrete, the formula is n plus 1 by 2. So what is n here? 192. That is total of frequency 192. And 195 plus 1 by 2, that is 196th term. So 196 by 2 means 98th term. This 98 you have to locate in cumulative frequency. So cumulative frequency is what? 98 means it will be lies in between 67 and 102. 67, 102. In between 98 value you will get. So round off that value. That will become cumulative frequency. The corresponding X value will become mean. That's all. So what is the corresponding X value for 102 is 61. That is median. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Obviously, this 61 is also dividing the series equally. It is starting from 58 and 66, and 61 is the median value. So you have 5 terms greater and 4 terms lesser, like that. So in case of individual series, there are two kind of formulas. One is even, another one is odd series. Odd series is n plus 1 by 2. Even means you have to find out n by 2 and n plus 1 by 2 value. So when it is a discrete series, when the data is given in terms of x and f, I mean weight and student frequency, then you have to find out the cumulative frequency, and the formula is n plus 1 by 2 term. So whatever the value you will get, that you have to locate in which cumulative frequency, and the corresponding value of cumulative frequency, not in frequency, it should be X value. That will become the median. Clear?
Yes, sir. Clear.
Yeah. See, one more problem we have. Compute median for the following data: X value and F value. Okay. So we have X and F, and you have to find out cumulative frequency. So X, F. So my question is, how you got 11 here in cumulative frequency?
Plus 4. Sorry, 4 plus 7.
4 plus 7, 11. 11 plus,
11 plus 21 is 32.
yeah, correct. 21 plus,
32 plus 34 is 66.
no. 32 plus 34 is 66. Correct.
Yes, sir. And 66 plus 35 is 101.
101. Correct. 101 plus 12 is
113. 113 plus 6 is 3 is 160.
yeah. Right. So you got 116. So median is n plus 1 by 2. That is 116 plus 1 by 2th term. That is 117 by 2th term. So 58.5. So 58.5, you need to locate this value in cumulative frequency. So it will come under 32 and 66. The value lies between 32 and 66. So the corresponding X value is 40. So median is 40. So locate this value. Which value? 58.5 in cumulative frequency. So the corresponding X value is M, that is 40. So is it? It is. These are all very
Sir,
basic.
30 ఎందుకు
30 ఎక్కడ ఉందండి? Where is 30?
పైన ఇప్పుడు 32 ఇంకా 66 అన్నారు కదా, అంటే ఎక్కువ ఉన్నది తీసుకోవాలా?
No.
దానికి దగ్గరలో ఉన్నది.
What is the value we got? 58.5. You need to locate this value in cumulative frequency. But there is no 58.5 here exactly.
Yes, sir.
So that is why it will lies between. It will be in between 32 and 66.
Yes, sir.
So you have to select the highest value only. It is moving ahead, right?
I am asking, sir.
Yeah. So you cannot select 32 because 32 will become very less, no?
Yes, sir.
If it is 57 and if it is 57 and 58, then you can select any value. Not a problem. Okay.
Yes, sir. Okay.
So that the corresponding X value will become what? Median. Next. Continuous series.
సార్ ఆ ప్రాబ్లం అంతవరకేనా?
అంతేనండి, అంతే. ఇట్ ఈస్ డిస్క్రీట్ సిరీస్, దట్స్ ఆల్.
సిఎఫ్ కనుక్కొని మీడియం చేసేస్తే సరిపోతుందా?
యా, దట్స్ ఆల్.
ఓకే.
Is it okay for everyone? Can others also can ask? You are online. I don't tell anything to you. You are free to ask any question.
It is clear, sir.
Okay. Thank you. Next we have continuous series. So continuous series means data will be given in terms of class interval and frequency. So compute the median for the following data: 20, 30, 30, 40, 40, 50, 50, 60, 60, 70, 70, 80, 80, 90. The values are there. Okay. Now, Here the formula is median is equal to L plus N1 minus CF by F into I. L is lower median class, lower limit of median class. CF is cumulative frequency just above the median class. F is frequency of median class. I is class interval. I means interval. We said class interval. So what are these values? While solving the problem, you will understand what is the median class, what is just above the median class. This we will understand. See here, class interval we have written 20, 30, 30, 40, 40, 50, 50, 60, 60, 70, 70, 80, 80, 90. This is in horizontal way. Try to see it. Otherwise, I will reduce the control. Yeah. Is it visible?
Yes, sir, it is.
Yeah, yeah.
Yes,
So
sir.
class interval, you have frequency also 16, 10, 6, 10, 12, 8, 9. So sigma f, I mean capital N is equal to 80. Fine. Now we have to find out cumulative frequency only. Same procedure. So 16, 16 plus 10, 26, 26 plus 6, 32, 32 plus 10, 42, 42 plus 12, 54, 54 plus 18, 72, 72 plus 8, 80. Fine. Now you have to find out the median. Formula is same, size of n by 2th term. Here when it is continuous series, again n by 2 only, not n plus 1 by 2. So what is n by 2? 80 by 2, that is 40th term. So 40, you have to locate this 40 in cumulative frequency. So 40 lies between 32 and 42. So 42, this 42 corresponding class interval, that is median class. The value corresponding to 42 is in class interval, that is 50 and 60. This is treated as median class. The corresponding value is frequency. This is already given in the problem. So 42 is cumulative frequency. The corresponding value is median class. And what is CF just above the median class? This we have discussed already here. So CF means cumulative frequency just above the median class. You already find out the median class. Just above the median class means 32. 42 is corresponding cumulative frequency. Just above means 32. So formula is L plus N1 minus CF by F into I. What is L? Lower limit of median class. 50 and 60. 50 is lower limit, 60 is higher limit. So L is lower limit of median class, that is 50. N1 is 40, which you already found out. Minus CF. CF means 32, just above the median class. Divide by frequency. Frequency is 10. Into class interval. What is the difference? 10 difference is their class interval. The difference between lower class limit and higher class limit is 10. 20, 30. Difference is 10. 30, 40. Difference is 10. The class interval should be equal. It should not be unequal. Inequality cannot be entertained here. So 20, 30, 30, 40, 40, 50, like that it should be there. For here it is 20, 30. In some more class it is 20 to 25. No, not like that. So the class interval is 10. The difference between lower limit and upper limit. So you got 10. So 50 is lower limit of the median class. N1 is the value which you have calculated. CF is the just above the cumulative frequency of median class. F is frequency, that is corresponding to your median class. I is interval. So 50 plus 40 minus 32 divided by 10 into 10. So when you simplify, this 10 and this 10 will be cancelled, and 50 plus 40 minus 32. So 50 plus 40 is 90, 90 minus 32, that is equal to 58. So median is 58. Clear? Anyone is having doubt, you can ask me. So have you got 40 here, anyone? Can anyone answer? How you got 40?
Median.
40 is median.
Yes, sir.
That is the calculated value, okay?
40th. Yes, sir.
Yeah. That you have to tell. Actual median is 58. Okay, right.
Yes, sir. Yes.
So how we got 32?
32 is upper value of
Hmm.
F. Upper value of C. No, yeah.
Upper value of cumulative frequency.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. The cumulative frequency class is 42, but CF is just above the cumulative frequency. Okay.
Okay, sir.
So this formula is little bit tricky. You have to remember this formula. If you did not remember also, it is difficult for solving the problems. I already told you statistics are based on formulae only. If you did not remember the formulae, it is difficult to solve the problem in statistics. It won't follow any logical step. Once you remember the formulae, you can develop the different columns, because X is already given, F is already given. You must know what are the different terms that are coming in the formula. According to, you have to develop another column. So XF is already there. So you need to find out the CF, cumulative frequency column. So if you remember the formula only, you will come to know CF I have to find out. When you want to find out CF means you need to develop one more column like this. It is happened in case of arithmetic mean also, right? So remember the formulas, practice the problem, then you will get what expertise means. Otherwise, it look like you are understanding the concept, but it is difficult for you when you solve in the exam. This is also one of the important question in view of external exams. He may ask simply to find out the median for the following problem. Either he may ask mean or median. Mode, most of the times he don't ask, because it is having some different procedure. He will give most probably class interval data only. Class interval data means some problem is there, little bit steps are there for 15 marks. Simply he don't ask the discrete series and individual series. Okay, yeah, somebody is asking the question, please.
సార్ ఇవి మాకు డిగ్రీలో కూడా ఉన్నాయి కదా సార్, ఇది వాటికి ఏం తేడా ఉంది?
No, no difference at all, both are same, but this is
Same.
just a basic understanding we are giving. Later on we will go to probability. So that's whatever
Okay,
you
sir.
studied in business statistics at degree level in all
Yes,
5
yes.
units, in all 5 units, that is summarized here in 1 unit only.
Okay, sir.
Then we will proceed for further units like that. Okay.
Okay.
Even at inter level, degree level, 10th level also,
Yes,
this
sir.
kind of
ఇంటర్లో డిగ్రీలో కూడా
these kind of problems are there, but the
10th లో కూడా
understanding,
ఉన్నాయి సార్.
yes, that is what I am telling. 10th is also, we have statistics, one chapter is there in paper 2.
Okay. Yes.
But
Thank you,
here
sir.
the difference is you must understand the how you are interpreting the things. Your interpretation matters. So a 10th class student cannot tell what is the N1, what is CF. He won't describe it elaborately, but you are supposed to. He cannot define what is median, why it is cutting the series into equal parts, what is the relevance, that you have to give some importance here. Otherwise, when somebody know this formula and how to know to substitute the values, everyone will get it. Even the Excel sheet will give you direct answer if you just input the values. So the
Yes,
thing
sir.
is, we have to, learn how to interpret the things. That is okay. So this is
Uh,
about median. Yeah, please.
Sir, which publications are we following, sir, for statistics?
Statistics, actually, you you have to follow the textbook.
Yeah, which
But
textbook, sir? We'll have some specific publications, right?
you can take
Yes, sir.
Sultan Chand publication statistics,
Okay, Sultan Chand. Okay, sir.
or SD Sharma statistics.
Or
SD Sharma.
SD. Okay.
Sharma.
SD
Or else you
Sharma.
follow this material also, that is more than enough.
Which material, sir?
Which I am you can see on the screen. No, this material I have already given in the WhatsApp.
Okay, sir.
Okay, sir.
No, sir. In textbook, we'll have few more examples, right? Which we can
Yeah, yeah,
practice.
yeah.
We'll have questions and all.
Yes, yes. For practicing, you have to follow. So good. You have to follow one book only. Okay. Any more
Can you
doubts?
just give us a how paper pattern will be, sir?
If it is this online classes will continue, then you have a corona pattern. I mean, the exam will be for 2 hours only. So part A, you will have 5 questions. You need to answer 4. 4 into 5, 20 marks. Part B, you have 10 questions. You have to answer 4 only. 4 into 15, 60 marks. So 60 plus 20, 80 marks. This is corona pattern. If online classes will continue. If offline classes are continuing, no corona, then we have usual pattern. In the usual pattern, part A, you have 5 questions. You need to answer all 5. 5 into 2, it is 10 marks. No, 5 into 4 again only, 20 marks. And part B, you have internal choice from unit 1, 2 questions, unit 2, 2 questions, unit 3, 3 questions, 2 questions, unit 4, 2 questions, unit 5, 2 questions. So internal choice will be there. Out of 10, you have to write 5. But AB, like that, internal choice is there.
Okay, sir.
Most probably, if online classes will continue, corona pattern will come. So in that case, if you prepare at least 2 units, that is more than enough to score even 70%.
Okay, sir.
Because out of 10, you have